RBA Lifers, what's going on? Will Freshwater here, Small and Associates. I hope you're having a good Saturday, even though the weather is not too great out, but that's all right. At least it is Saturday still. Today I'm happy to be joined with Julius Wallace of 100% Dapper. Julius, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate you.
So I've been coming to get my hair cut the last few times with Julius here at his shop. Julius, how did you kind of get into cutting hair, and sort of what's your backstory leading up to opening up 100% Dapper?
Well, this goes way back actually. I began cutting hair when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
How I got into it, my father, I have 7 brothers, and my father used to cut all of our hair.
Okay.
And as much as we loved him to death, one of his strong points was not cutting hair. So I was always into haircuts and nice looking haircuts. My brothers and we all were, and I had one of my best friends. His father was an actual barber, and he would always come out of the house with these nice looking haircuts, and I would kind of have these haircuts that I didn't really want to show off much. So what I ended up doing around 12 years old, I just saved up my allowance money, and I went to a local store and I purchased a cheap pair of clippers.
Okay.
And that's how it began. I just started trying on myself and trial and error, a whole lot of error. And eventually I began to get better.
Okay.
With time, to the point where people started to notice my haircuts. And they began asking me, who's cutting your hair? And I told them it was myself. I was like, I'm cutting it myself, but I was afraid to cut other people's hair. So they kept asking me, well, can you cut my hair? Can you cut my hair? And I declined those offers for 3 years. I didn't cut someone else's hair until I was 15 years old.
Okay.
And at that point, my mom allowed me to turn her basement into a barbershop. And that's where I started. It started pretty much on myself, and then in the basement of my mother's home.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, so you had definitely a sort of a learning experience going on, and now you have your own shop. So what was sort of the idea for opening up 100% Dapper?
100% Dapper, this idea, actually the idea began when I was in college. As you know, I played Division I football at the University of Pittsburgh, and while I was there, I was cutting hair on campus. And as much as I'm a huge football fan, and as much as I did well in school, but my passion was football and cutting hair. Barbering became a huge passion for me, and as I'm in class, I'm going through my classes, and when I had free time, I was always like drawing out barbershops and how I would like a barbershop to look, and writing down ideas for like how I would like the experience to be, things that I would like to experience in a barbershop that I wasn't getting from local barbershops, either in my hometown or in Pittsburgh when I was in Pittsburgh. And when I moved to Virginia, I realized that was still the case. There was still not a barbershop experience that I really liked that much. So the whole I guess the idea of this was, how can I bring something to real life that I've been wanting, something that I would want to experience if I was a client. Okay. So that's how it began. Okay. It took some time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It took some time, but we definitely, we got it done, and it's getting bigger, it's growing. So.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. So, if someone wants to get in touch with you, what is the best way for them to reach you?
The best way to reach me would be by my website. The official website, which is 100, the numbers 100% spelled out, so it's 100% Dapper, DAPPER.com. So 100%Dapper.com. On that website, you will be able to find everything you need to know about me as from the business standpoint.
Yeah.
As far as booking, everything booking-wise is on there. There is actual portfolio of all kinds of work that you'll be able to find on there as well. Email address, anything that you need to know from, and a very detailed description of every service. Something else that I will bring, I'll go and point this out with 100% Dapper being, what 100% Dapper is, it's a full service, deluxe men's gentleman, grooming experience. And the reason why the whole, deluxe thing, if you want to say, is in there, a lot of services that I offer are not provided by anyone else in the Richmond area. Obviously, you can go to a barbershop and get haircuts. That's what we're all known for. Some hot towel shaves, things of that nature. Some of the services that I provide that I'm speaking on are services that are more so geared towards problems, issues that people have with their skin. I'm very big on skincare. So there are different facial services that I provide. A very good service for men with bald heads, which is usually what I have, but it's going back.
Yeah.
But a very good service for men with bald heads, because it can be a lot of men experience irritation with shaving their head down to the skin with a razor, and the services that I provide allow you to get a comfortable shave and not have to worry about any type of irritation. And along with that, I'll give you, you'll leave with knowledge on how to maintain that.
Okay.
So that way you don't, you can continue to have this non-irritated skin, throughout the time until you come back to see me again. So it's a lot of it is educating clients on how to maintain either hairstyles or things that I've done, for skincare, and then and also obviously the obvious haircuts and things of that nature. So try to stay up to date on everything. So I'm always taking classes, trying to keep my my level of education up high, so I can stay current with everything that's going on.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Julius, for joining me today.
Hey, thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you, definitely. I'm glad we finally got to do this, man. I've been wanting to do it, but both of our schedules can get hectic. But
hey, that's how it works,
I'm
man.
glad we finally did it, though.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, y'all have a good day.